the play. I mean, I think it really truly it speaks for itself. When I listen back and listen at the commentators talking about, they're having dilemmas in their own mind. Like, I guess they're saying, it's a forward pass, or I guess his arm is going forward because nobody can, after he makes the initial pump and he brings the ball back to his body, his arm is no longer going forward. So you can't make the argument. You can't make that argument. So I think that's the reason why the rule, is not what it used to be, is because, they were able to justify what it was because of how the rule book was written. And, it still, there was no, at that point, there was no real clarification because there couldn't have been because his arm wasn't going forward. So I'm glad the rule is changed since then, and, everybody can move on, hopefully.
Yeah. What was Al Davis's reaction? Do you remember?
You know what? I don't remember his reaction, after the game. I just remember, I remember our sideline, and I remember, that it took a while, for them to come back with the decision, and all of us on the sideline were looking at each other like, what could they possibly be trying to figure out? We totally didn't understand. Nobody had heard about the tuck rule, and if they did, it still didn't seem like it applied to that particular play. And I just remember our sideline, man. Everybody just kind of started whispering, like, man, I think they're going to overturn it. It's taking too long for them to come back and say, it's a fumble. They're going to do something different. And, after they made that announcement, man, it was almost like you could hear, like the air being let out of a balloon, man. It was crazy, man. Everybody just kind of went flat after that.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.